Hello, welcome to my wellness channel where I share what I have learned and what I have experienced with health. Health is just my subject. I like to learn about it and I like to share so that people like you can use it. So my recent research was about tea bags. The information actually about tea. I love tea. I like green tea. Sometimes I drink black tea, all kinds of teas, but mostly green tea. And recently I've heard information about toxic tea bags. Did you know that your tea bags can be toxic? I didn't know. I've heard about it some years ago, but I didn't pay attention. I thought, well, everything in our world is kind of toxic, so I can't be perfect everywhere. But then something else happened, and I paid attention to it. So I made some research. It turns out that many tea bags are toxic, first of all, because some tea bags are made of plastics. And for example, do you know those beautiful pyramids? If they're made of nylon or PET, this is plastic. If your tea bags are made of paper, still there are chemicals. From where? Tea companies, they spray paper to prevent paper from being dissolved in hot water. So they spray paper with thin layer of plastic, inside or outside. Plus, when the paper is produced, how couldn't I think about it earlier? I remember from my lessons now in high school that when paper is made, they use lots of chemicals. So of course the residue of these chemicals is on the paper, plus they use chlorine to bleach it. Then all these, chlorine and other things, will be in your hot water, because as soon as you put this beautiful tea bag with wonderful, maybe even organic ingredients in the hot water, plastics are released and also these chemicals. Well, it sounds not good, even though if we really don't know the consequences. Recently, there were studies that showed that millions of microplastics are released from tea bags into the hot water. By the way, I have lots of tea. I want to show you my tea box. It's right here. So here is my tea box. There's all kinds of teas like that, some loose tea. So lots of chemicals are released into hot water. And also other studies showed that microplastics were found in different parts of human body, even in men's penises and reproductive cells. Then you may think, well, maybe they don't cause any trouble. Actually, they do, those microplastics. First of all is inflammation. And even if you don't know a lot about health, still, it's kind of not good to have plastic in your body. I just don't want to have it. Plus, plastic can be carcinogenic. So, what to do? What is the resolution? How to change? First of all, I decided to buy tea only in non-toxic tea bags. And well, not too many companies support this kind of policy, because it turns out it's very difficult to create affordable tea bag that would be non-toxic. So there are few companies who confirm that they are against plastic in their tea bags. My favorite is Numi tea, and I'm so glad that I chose this company even years ago. I really like their tea because it is intense, it has good flavor. Like this is gunpowder. I like green tea, especially gunpowder. So they are against plastics. When you choose what tip to buy, read, do they use biodegradable materials? Are they not toxic or not? Do they use chlorine to bleach the paper, or oxygen. Oxygen is non-toxic. Then another good company is Traditional Medicinals. They also confirm that they don't use a layer of plastic on their tea bags. These companies make tea from hemp fibers. And another company, unfortunately I don't have it here, I don't buy that tea, it's Stash tea. They're also against plastic in their tea bags, and they confirmed. Has one of my discoveries was that one of my favorite companies, Yogi Tea, has to use, and I have a lot of that tea, has to use a thin layer of plastic inside of their tea bags. Why? Because they use essential oils, and essential oils can evaporate, so they need to keep them there. But they are very honest about it. They tell about it on their website, and also they tell that they are working hard on improving their tea bags. So now you know the truth. Now you know what is better to buy. But there is another very good solution to get rid of tea bags at all. How? Just use loose leaf tea. But for that reason, you need a diffuser, and I need it too. By the way, it was interesting that last year I saw just cute tea diffusers on Amazon. I purchased them, I used them sometime, and then I put them aside, like, oh, it's okay, I don't want to bother with it. Now I'm going to get them, and I will show you. I purchased actually 2 tea diffusers. Look, they're so cute, aren't they? So now I take them to work, and I open a tea bag and put the content in the diffuser, like here. And then I put these in my cup, like that, with hot water. That's it. Sometimes I move it so that it brews better. And here it is, one of the solutions. So this is the solution. And remember that small steps make big difference long term. If you love tea and you consume it in good quantities, think about how much plastic and other carcinogenic substances you can get into your body. So it's good to make some changes. I think that's all for now. Until next time. But if you want to know where to buy good, high quality, tasted, loose tea leaves, let me know. Send me a message and I will send you this information. Until later, hasta luego!